Have you ever felt like you don't want to do anything even the thing you used to enjoy with? If so, you can learn some psychological tricks to trick your brain and mind to control yourself. Here we go. Hi, my name is Nick. I'm a trainee, a professional Japanese teacher. So today we're going to take a look at the half of the psychological tips, and I'm going to share the rest of the tips next week. Alright, let's just dive in. Here we go. Number 1. Self-Decision Effect, or SDT. This is one of the NLP technique. It's gonna be long if I explain about this deeply, so I'll leave a link in the description that you can refer to, but in a nutshell, if you decide to do something, that's what you want to do. Have you ever used the phrase, I have to do this? Like, I have to study Japanese, I have to go to work, or I have to brush my teeth. The phrase have to means the responsibility brought from outside. So that means you need to do something that you don't want to, but you have to do it anyway. When you do something reluctantly, that means you're not motivated so much. So instead of saying, I have to do this, you can say, let's do this, or I want to finish this by 4 p.m. And when you use positive words such as, I can do it, or I'll do it, even when you're not motivated so much, your brain tries to look for the evidence what you said. So the thing that makes you demotivate will become a positive thing. For example, there's two people and one of the person is not your friend and the other person is your best friend. And let's say they did something bad to you. What are you gonna feel? Maybe you get mad with the person who's not your friend, but with your best friend, you're gonna defend your friend because you know them very well. So you're gonna say he's not the person who can commit something like this, so maybe he just had a bad day. That's the same thing when you defend yourself by using positive words. The way you see will become positive. Like negative people capture what they see negatively, and the positive people, like happy people, will always capture what they see positively. So that's how they maintain their mental health. Number 2, hangover effect. Hangover means you drink too much alcohol and wake up in the next morning but you still feel sick, which is I am now. But who cares? In psychology, you keep doing the same thing. That's the drinking part. And the way you're gonna end up is the thing you used to enjoy with will be a boring task. That's the hangover effect. For example, when you got a new job and you can enjoy with the new job at first, but 1 or 2 months later, it'll become a tedious job. That's the hangover effect. So what you can do to prevent this hangover effect is feel your small improvements or try new things. When you study new languages or doing a new job, this is what makes you demotivate because what you're doing is boring, because you don't feel any progresses or improvements. But you're actually making small progresses or improvements because every time you face at your desk, that's progress. And opening a notebook is a progress. I'm serious. This is one of the methods that therapists use for the patient with the depression or the kids who refuse to go to the school. It sounds ridiculous or childish, but it actually works. Number 3, comparison. When you compare with others, you sometimes get motivated if you're better than the others. But if you compare with someone who's better than you know how you're gonna feel. The only way you're gonna feel is less than the others. That's not good. Because these words, worse, or better. These are the antonyms. So there's only two feelings that you're gonna end up with: bad or good. For example, have you seen babies who's not motivated so much? They're full of energy and full of passion, full of confidence, and they don't care about making mistakes. I mean, what kind of baby who compare with someone like, oh, he learns faster than me, I think I'm not good at this at all, or she stands up even we are the same age, I don't think I'm gonna be able to walk. Remember, you've been there. You were the one full of energy and full of passion, full of confidence. You didn't care about making mistakes. Because comparing with someone means you feel less, so you want to feel better. That means you're making yourself a box. You have the right to be who you are. And comparing with someone is a waste of your time. Literally, waste of your time, because it's gonna be your part of your life. Do you have any time to be sad or worry or any feeling negativities? No, it's gonna become your life, not the others. So stop wasting of your time by comparing with someone. You are enough, and it's your life, not others. Number 4, Zeigarnik effect. This means basically you remember the fact that you give up on more than something you didn't accomplish. For example, if you have a lot of things to do, you feel tight. You're gonna be sensitive for time, stressed out, and frustrated, etc., etc. Maybe that's the reason why you're demotivated. So make a to-do list, and when you finish what you need to do, you erase the line one by one and feel the accomplishment each time. Number 5, biorhythm. In a long-term study of psychology, humans have a certain period of time to be demotivated for all of things. And the time is on spring and fall. When the temperature is going up and down, humans need time to adapt their body to survive in the environment. Like dogs and cats lose their hair to prevent from the heat, or grow their hair to prevent from the cold. That requires a lot of energy. So your body will need more energy to fit in all of the environments, such as temperature, new job, problems that you need to solve, or something like that. So it's normal to feel tired. So accept the fact and take a time to take care of your body when you're demotivated. It's okay to rest. Number 6, use a little expensive things. You use stationery when you study or when you work. But let me ask you a question. Do you use anything you like? For example, people use normal pen, cheap pen, or normal notebook, normal things, right? But if I give you the expensive pen, let's say these pens are worth $10. Don't you want to use it? This is what I'm talking about. When you get those, you want to try these, right? So, new color of sticky notes. You can organize your note, right? And a pen. You can dive into the study, or you feel a little rich, right? This is one of the way that you can motivate yourself. Alright, these are the half of the psychology hacks that makes you motivate yourself, and I'm gonna share the rest of the tips next week, okay? And here's the question of the day. What is your favorite stationery? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. ありがとう。